So hello and welcome. This is Math 104 Intermediate Algebra. Today we have a few things that we want to get through. We want to talk briefly about the syllabus. Then this is a web enhanced course, so we're going to want to look through our class website on Canvas. And then we're going to want to do some studying. So we're going to study sections 1.5 and 1.6. All right, so let's have a look at our syllabus. In fact, there are two, since we have two sections. There's the Monday, Wednesday section. You guys, you're the red team. And then there is the Tuesday, Thursday section. That's our blue team. When we return to campus Monday, Wednesday, we're set to meet 12:30 p.m. to 1:45 p.m. We will be in room 301 of the Porter Building. Tuesday, Thursday, we'll also be in room 301 of the Porter Building, but we meet at 9:30 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. This is me. My name is Melody. You may refer to me as Melody if you wish, if that makes you uncomfortable at all. Miss Melody or Miss Moss are just fine. Best way to reach me if you need me for anything is to just send me an email. I will check my email frequently throughout the day and will respond. My physical office is located in the Pray-Harrell building. The math department offices are on the 5th floor. My office is inside the math department offices. I'm in room 516C. I am planning on holding in-person walk-in office hours this semester. Everything willing. If the university changes policies, then we will address that at that time. But right now I'm planning on having in-person walk-in office hours Monday, Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. You'll notice that is the 2 hours leading up to the Monday, Wednesday section. And Tuesday, Thursday, planning on hours 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. That is the 2 hours following the Tuesday, Thursday section. I won't be on campus on Fridays, but I will be available for appointments on Zoom if that's something you're interested in. So if any of these times don't work for you, but you still want a meeting, email me or talk to me. We can always try to set up an appointment, even if it's just on Zoom. Our textbook for the course is Intermediate Algebra, Concepts and Applications. We are using the 10th edition. I've included the ISBN here if you want to find that textbook. Fastest way to find any book is to just Google its ISBN number. So I've included that for you. You don't need to purchase a copy of the textbook. We will be using a digital copy in this class, and access to that has already been secured for you. So you don't need to purchase an access code or sign up for an account or anything. Access will be through our Canvas page, and I will show you how to get into that when we do our Canvas tour. If you want a physical copy, then I recommend purchasing an older copy of the textbook, a 9th edition or an 8th edition. It's much less expensive than the 10th edition, and it's all the same information. The problems have been changed a little between editions, so the numbers have been changed in some of the problems. So I don't suggest doing your homework out of an older edition, but if you're looking for something physically to study from, an older edition is just fine. As to a calculator, we're going to want a calculator for our exams. You are not allowed to use your phone or computer on exams. I recommend a graphing calculator, especially if you're moving on in math. But for the purposes of this course, a scientific calculator will do just fine. So you'll want to secure one of those for exams. Let's talk briefly about your grade. So your grade is going to come from 3 different assessments in the course. We have homework and in-class work, making up 35% of your grade. You have 3 unit exams, 45% of your grade, that's 15 each, and then the final exam is 20%. Grading scale is as follows. Most courses that require Math 104 as a prerequisite will require you to have a C or better. So for those of you who need this class as a prereq, for others, that's your goal right there, 70%. You want 70% or better. Notice your homework is 35%. If you do no homework, the best you can hope for, and this is assuming you get a 100% on all 4 exams, is a 65 that's not going to cut it. So do yourself a favor, do your homework. We have two types of homework. We have the online homework, which is in My Math Lab, and then we are going to have written assignments as well. The My Math Lab is really good, nice, because you can have a view an example or a help me solve this option. So if you get a problem and you're not quite sure how to approach it, My Math Lab will walk you through it. So it's really good for grinding up your levels if that's something you need to do. The written homework is there to help you practice for your exam. So let's take the safety net of help me solve this away and give you the practice doing it on your own. Note that you will be required to show work on your written assignment. If you don't show me any work, I can't award you any points. Just writing down the answer is 2 centimeters doesn't help much at all. I know the answer is 2 centimeters. I can look it up in the back of the book too. So show me some work. Give me something to grade. When you're writing your written homework, I have some criterion here for you to follow. So make sure that you read through and understand this. Most importantly is that I need to be able to read your work. If I can't read it, I can't really grade it. So make sure it is legible and it is clean. You're going to want to staple your pages if you have multiple pages. I prefer for you to remove the fringe from the left side of the paper. It makes a mess if you don't. You're probably going to want to work in pencil. Some of you prefer to work in pen. If you do, please get some whiteout. If you scribble out all over the page, it makes it very difficult to read. Finally, I expect you to follow the instructions. So sometimes questions will have multiple parts or ask you to do multiple things. Make sure you understand and address everything you're being asked to do. If you're being asked to solve a problem using a particular technique, please make sure you do that. If an instruction isn't given, I'm perfectly satisfied to let you exercise some creativity. Yes, math does have creativity in it, and algebra especially has multiple ways of approaching things that are all mathematically sound. So if you prefer to think of things in one way versus the other, I'm fine with that. I'm not a my way or the highway kind of a person. I want you to find the method that works and makes sense for you. But sometimes we will have techniques and algorithms that we're studying. And if you're told to use that particular technique or algorithm, you should. We will have daily drills when we meet in person. These are your attendance grade. I'm not going to take attendance every day. We're going to have daily drills. These are warm-up exercises. So these are open book, open note, ask questions of me, ask questions of each other. These are reinforcement exercises. These are due on the day, so don't take them home with you and then do them at home and then turn them in the next day. These are attendance exercises, so due on the day. Turn them in before the end of class. Concerning our exams, so we have 3 individual unit exams and our final exam. Those are already scheduled. They're in the schedule. I'll show you where the schedule is. The final exam is cumulative, and for red team, well, Monday, Wednesday, you guys, you're scheduled Monday, April 25th, starting at 11:30 a.m. University schedules these things. Tuesday, Thursday, your exam is scheduled for Tuesday, April 26th, starting at 9 a.m. I'll let you know that I have a definition here of cheating on the exam. So in addition to the standard definition of cheating, having any sort of internet connected technology on your person while you are in possession of an exam is considered cheating. So if I see you playing around on your smartphone, playing around on your smartwatch, etc., I consider that cheating. I will take your exam and it will be a 0. So just put that stuff away. Don't even bring it with you on the day. You are allowed a non-internet connected calculator, your pencil, your eraser, scratch paper, etc. You are not allowed a smartwatch or a smartphone. My expectation of your conduct, well, in class, I expect you to behave as an adult. I expect you to be respectful of each other, respectful of yourselves, and I expect you to follow all guidelines that have been set by the university. So as long as it's policy, you will be wearing your mask when we are in person. That mask needs to be on anytime you are in the classroom. It needs to cover your nose and your mouth at all times. We do this to protect one another. And then lastly, I'd like to point out that the university does offer tutoring services. We have the Math Lab, which is located in Prairie Herald. This is run by the Department of Math and Statistics. There's also the Home and Success Center that operates out of the library. I will have information and links to both of those centers available on the campus. You can read through the rest of this information. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns at all, please do reach out and let me know. Next, we're going to look at the Canvas.